Madhavi, after 2 minutes, you have to start.
Oh, పురుగులు వస్తున్నాయా?
Start.
అది కనుక్కుంటాను, నేను చెప్తాను. అదే ఆ ఇంకు మాత్రం బాగుండాలి, ఇంకు మంచిది చేయాలి.
We are starting now.
A very good evening, everyone. On behalf of Gyandwar Education Society Kota and ISTD Kota chapter, myself, Madhvi Saxena, take the opportunity to welcome all our honorable esteemed dignitaries from various ISTD chapters of different regions of India. I welcome all the participants. I welcome Ms. Anita Chauhan, founder of Gyandwar Education Society, chairperson, ISTD Kota chapter, Dr. Amit, secretary, ISTD Kota chapter, and Dr. Parul, who is sharing the responsibility of co-host with me for today's session, Connecting People to the Art of Giving campaign. God has given us two hands, one for ourselves and the other for us, the second for others. The moment we help someone with anything we have, the prayers goes up and the blessings come down. दान ही धर्म की पूर्णता और उसका श्रृंगार है. दान करते हुए नहीं, एक विशेषाधिकार है. Kota Gyandwar Education Society has enlightened this lamp of taking an initiative of richness, of giving and taking, by taking the initiative of art of giving. With the support of this national platform of ISTD, our motive is to elongate the horizons all over India. ISTD Kota chapter has been organizing many webinars on most called upon topics during COVID-19 period. The overwhelming success of our last session in coordination with Kota Gyandwar Education Society on Art of Living has encouraged us to continue the same. In accordance, today here we have a panel of highly experienced and dignified intellectuals to throw some light on the respective idea. We had been fortunate enough to interact with many of esteemed ISTD personals in our last webinar session, where they talked about not only the materialistic grants, but also emotional and educational contribution to the society to make this world a beautiful place to live in. Just adding upon a little words, I think giving is not just about making a donation, it's about making a difference. What we do for ourselves dies with us, but what we do for others remains in the world, immortal. With beautiful words of Mother Teresa, the greatest goods that we do for ourselves is what we do for others. I would like to now request Ms. Anita Chauhan, ISTD chairperson, Kota chapter, to formally welcome all the dignitaries present. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Madhavi. Namaskar, Ram Ram, and a very good evening to each one of you. It's really an honor for me on the platform of ISTD Kota chapter and Kota Gyandwar Education Society to welcome you all for this second webinar which we are holding on Art of Giving. I welcome all the dignitaries who have joined us pan-India through across all the regions of ISTD, and I welcome all my dignitaries today, who all are the panelists who are going to make difference today, and they are going to write new dimensions for our Art of Giving campaign. Mr. R.G. Trivedi from Bhopal chapter, Mr. A.B. Sivarama Prasad, chairman of ISTD Chennai chapter, Mr. P.V. Kubalkar, former RVP West ISTD, Mr. Durgesh Bhatt, chairman of ISTD Mumbai chapter, Professor Jay Prakash Bakare, chairman ISTD Aurangabad chapter, Professor N. Sambasiva Rao, chairman ISTD Vishakhapatnam chapter, Professor Vijay Singh Nipun, chairman of ISTD Shillong chapter, Dr. Raju Rathore, chairman of ISTD Anand chapter. This is really a galaxy of speakers we have today. Last session, when we started last Tuesday, That was the art of giving. I started my talk with this only ki in Indian culture, in Indian scriptures, there are so many examples of art of giving. We started with, we have Danavir Karn in Mahabharata. Then we have Rishi Dadichi, who has donated his body, the art of giving. So this is somehow art of giving is somewhere in our heart and in our culture also, from so many years. And our idea behind organizing these webinars is we wish to promote the practicing of art of giving. The key to practice and happiness lies in unlocking the art of happiness in each individual. And it is not for profit initiative for spreading, supporting, and promoting the practice of the art of giving around the world. We all have something to give, and we all have something of value for another person. With most things in this world, there is only a limited amount of what we can give away. Thankfully, big-heartedness and kindness are not associated with these same material limitations, and this matters. This makes the art of giving something really wonderful and very close to my heart. I believe giving is powerful and empowering. So as Kota Gyandwar and ISTD, we are helping people to grow by empowering and enabling them. There is a vast beauty that happens in the process of giving that few people are consciously aware of. When we give, we literally expend our energy outwards to come to include someone else. For just a brief moment, our energy envelops them with a warm, loving hug by giving a gift, a kind word, or a smile, or an action. We literally send our energy to another person and connect with them on many energetic levels. When this giving energy goes out, we create a positive shift in our energy field also. Every time when we give, we create the space to receive something back from the universe again. The person that practices the art of giving knows it is not about just giving money away. It is about looking inside and asking ourselves, how can I share my energy with the world in a way which helps all beings to prosper and grow? Remember, there is one thing which I believe, that your trash is someone's treasure. मतलब आपका कबाड़ यानी कि मेरा कुछ कबाड़ शायद किसी और का खजाना हो सकता है. So always keep this thing in your mind, and then accordingly we can really think about and we can really practice this. The truth is that we have many gifts to offer to our fellow beings on this planet that would definitely enrich their lives. Trust me, when we all are a unique expressions of the divine, and thus we have much to contribute to those who all are around us. So today I'm inviting my participants also today to write down some of the ways that you could use your talent and abilities to help others in any way, wherever you could do that. We would love if you will be able to mention some of your expressions where you practice that in the chat box, and we would love to recognize that. Thank you so much. And I'm assuring you, next 90 minutes are going to be wonderful for you all, because the galaxy of speakers what we have today across, southern region, eastern region, and western region coming together, and this is an initiative taken from ISTD northern region. So definitely ISTD and Gyandwar is going to write a new story for art of giving culture, and this is what we want. We really want each one of us to practice art of giving in our day-to-day work also, day-to-day life also. So thank you, and I'm assuring you, you are going to have a wonderful session today. You have, we'll be inviting your question answers also. We'll be having your questions. You can put your questions in the chat box or Q&A box, and we will be taking up every question. Thank you, Madhavi. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. As you said just now about empowering others, it's absolutely true. थोड़ा से हिंदी शब्दों का इस्तेमाल करना चाहूंगी. महान सेवा वो है कि हम किसी जरूरतमंद की इस तरह मदद करें कि भविष्य में वो अपनी मदद खुद कर सके. That is the idea of Gyandwar as well as ISTD, I feel. True value of one's life can be measured if the person is able to make a significant difference in someone's life. These are the words that completely exemplify our first dignified panelist for the session today, Mr. R.G. Dwivedi, Executive Member, ISTD, Bhopal Center. Just a bit introduction about him. Mr. Dwivedi holds more than 30 years of leadership experience in the field of project appraisal and financing, incubating industrial and service sector with Madhya Pradesh Financial Corporation and Regional Director, PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He is currently advisor to the state chapter of ASSOCHAM and co-chairman of Bhopal Management Association, AIMA. Mr. Dwivedi has been director for Center for Entrepreneurship Development in MP, MP Consultancy Organization, MP Infrastructure Development Board, and he has been Executive Council member of Empowered Committee for MSME in RBI, MP State Innovation Council and Steering Committee, MP Council of Science and Technology. He possesses a diversified educational background with postgraduate degree in management, commerce, journalism and mass comm, social work, dairy tech, and NGO management. His bouquet of achievements is also decorated with Outstanding Achievement Award twice by Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh for demonstrating leadership, and has been honored by the Honorable Governor of Madhya Pradesh as Best Motivational Speaker in January 19. Dwivedi sir, it's my honor to invite you. I please welcome you to share your ideas. Over to you, sir, please.
Can I start now?
Yes, sir, sure.
आवाज आ रही मेरी? I'm audible?
Yes, sir, sure.
Thank you very much for a nice introduction. First of all, good evening and namaskar, and I'm thankful to ISTD Delhi, our National President Dr. Nataraj Ray, and Director Mr. Joshi, and Bhopal Chairperson Mr. Salil Shesharji, and our past Chairman Mr. Chaudhary has also joined. My regards to all of them. I am really extremely thankful to Anita ji, who has given me an opportunity to speak before this learned panel and learned participants. So thank you very much. Now let us come to the subject. It is art of giving. It's a very good subject. It's very good subject. More you give, more you enjoy. So ये देने का तो ऐसा तरीका बताते हैं, ऐसा देना चाहिए कि दाएं हाथ से दीजिए और बाएं हाथ को पता नहीं लगना चाहिए. मतलब किसी को आप दीजिए भी और कोई भी चीज दीजिए, दान के कई प्रकार हैं. हमारे संस्कारों में है किसके पास जो है वो दीजिए, तन मन धन से, जो तन है तो तन दीजिए. हमारे यहाँ है श्रमदान, रक्तदान, अन्नदान, आजकल तो प्लाज्मा दान भी हो गया है. इस तरह से बहुत सारी चीजें हम लोग देते हैं. बोले हमारे पास कुछ नहीं है तो बोले मुस्कुराहट का ही दान कर दीजिए. एक किसी दूर से मिलिए तो गिव योर स्माइल, एंड बाय दिस गिविंग योर वन ऑफ द पॉजिटिव एनर्जी. तो लेकिन दिक्कत ये है कि दानी मिलना कठिन है. दानी कैसे मिले? संस्कृत में एक श्लोक है, बड़ा पॉपुलर श्लोक है, आप सबको ध्यान होगा. सतेषु जायते शूरः सहस्रेषु जायते पंडिता. 100 लोगों में से एक बहादुर होता है, सूर वीर बहादुर होता है. और सहस्रेषु पंडिता, 1000 लोगों में एक ज्ञानी होता है. और 10 सहस्रेषु च वक्ता, 10,000 लोगों में से एक स्किल्ड ओरेटर मिलता है. और दाता भवति व न, देने वाला हो भी सकता है, मिल भी सकता है, नहीं भी मिल सकता है. तो इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू फाइंड गिवर. और ऐसा गिवर जो जिसमें अहंकार ना हो, जो ये दाएं हाथ से दे और बाएं हाथ को पता न लगे, ऐसे गिवर का मिलना थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है. तो अपने दान देने का एक अभ्यास करना पड़ता है. दान देने का के लिए एक गिवर्स गेन है. वो अभ्यास ऐसा करना पड़ता है कि जैसे इंग्लिश में अपन ने वॉवेल में पढ़ा है AEIOU, उसी तरह से इसमें भी है. ए से अटैचमेंट, ई से ईगो, आई से आई, AEIOU, ओ से ऑब्जेक्ट, यू से यू ऑल. मीन्स मान लीजिए किसी को किसी वस्तु का दान करना है तो वस्तु का दान कर देने से, वस्तु दे देने से दान नहीं होता है। वस्तु आप दीजिए उसके साथ उसमें, लेकिन आपका अटैचमेंट भी खत्म करिए। आपके दिमाग में नहीं रहना चाहिए यार मेरी बहुत अच्छी चीज थी मैंने उसको दे दिया। योर अटैचमेंट शुड आल्सो वेरी, अटैचमेंट जाना चाहिए, ममता दूर होनी चाहिए। तो अटैच ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो दीजिए, उसके बाद अटैचमेंट खत्म करिए। अटैचमेंट करने के बाद जो आई का जो भाव है कि मैंने दिया, आई को भी करना पड़ता है। एंड ये उसके बाद ईगो, अहंकार नहीं होना चाहिए कि मैंने दिया। जब तक अहंकार का भाव रहेगा कि हमने उसको दिया और यू से सबको देना। तो जिस तरह से ये दान देने की एक प्रक्रिया है कि वस्तु का दान करिए, ममता का दान करिए, अटैचमेंट का दान करिए, और जो उसमें आपका मैं भाव है उसका दान करिए, और उसके बाद जो अहंकार आपका छुपा है उसका दान करिए। तब जाके एक दान का एक क्रम पूरा होता है, तब आप दान की एक उच्च स्थिति को आप प्राप्त होते हैं। तो क्योंकि ऐसा है, देने के लिए जैसा बताया कि तन मन धन तीनों से देना चाहिए। आपके पास जो है, आपके पास यदि विद्या है तो ज्ञानाय, विद्या दीजिए, में ज्ञान दीजिए, किसी को ज्ञान का दान करिए। और फिर यदि आपके पास धन है तो धनम दानाय, धन का दान करिए। और यदि आपके पास कुछ नहीं है, शक्ति है, तो दूसरों की रक्षा करिए। ज्ञानाय दानाय रक्षणाय। लेकिन हो रहा क्या रहा है, उल्टा होता है। हमारे पास विद्या है तो विद्या विवादाय, हम विवाद करते हैं, इसका उदाहरण उसका उदाहरण, ये लॉजिक वो लॉजिक। विद्या विवादाय धनम मादाय, और धन से हम मतवाले हो रहे हैं, मद करते हैं। और विद्या विवादाय धनम मादाय शक्तिम परेशान परिपीडनाय, और हम शक्ति का उपयोग रक्षणाय की जगह पे न करने का दूसरों को पीड़ा पहुंचाने में करते हैं। तो ये इसलिए इसको ज्ञानाय, दानाय और रक्षणाय में उपयोग करना चाहिए। और जैसा क्या जितना आप दान करेंगे, ऐसा कहा जाता है ना कि बोया पेड़ बबूल का तो आम कहाँ से खाए। जो आप बोओगे माने जो आप दोगे वही आपको मिलेगा। और यदि आप अच्छे शब्द किसी के बारे में उपयोग करते हैं तो घूम फिर के वही शब्द आपके पास आ जाएगा। अच्छा, आप किसी को अपशब्द बोलते हैं तो घूम फिर के वही अपशब्द आपके पास आ जाएगा। तो देने में, और जितना आप देंगे ब्याज सहित आपको वापस मिलता है। तो कहते हैं ना कि सरस्वती के भंडार की बड़ी अपूरब बात, जो जो खर्चे त्यों बढ़े, बिना खर्चे घट जात। माने ऐसी ज्ञान की है महिमा, दान की ऐसी महिमा है कि जितना आप देते जाएंगे उतना वो बढ़ता जाएगा। यदि आप उसको कंजूसी के रूप में रखेंगे, एक हमको कहानी याद आती है, देने के लिए बड़ी दिक्कत होती है। एक व्यंग कथा है उसमें। इसी तरह के सत्संग में एक सज्जन जाया करते थे, वो बड़े कंजूस प्रवृत्ति के थे, लेकिन वहां पे किसी ने कहा कि आप दान ऐसा दीजिए, जैसा मैं बात कर रहा था, कि उसमें आपका नाम पता नहीं लगना चाहिए, गुप्त दान होना चाहिए, उसमें आपका अहंकार शून्यता रहना चाहिए। तो उनने कहा कि बुलाया लोगों को, कोई धर्मार्थ संस्था से उसको बुलाया और 1 लाख का चेक बनाया और चेक बना के दिया, बोले लीजिए मैं 1 लाख रुपए का दान कर रहा हूँ। लोग बड़े प्रसन्न हुए कि ये तो बड़ा कंजूस आदमी था, 1 लाख रुपए कैसे दे रहा है। उन्होंने फिर चेक लिया, चेक लेने पे देखा तो उसमें उनके हस्ताक्षर नहीं थे। अरे बोले इसमें तो आपने अपना हस्ताक्षर नहीं किया। नहीं बोले मुझे बताया गया कि आपका नाम पता नहीं लगना चाहिए, इसलिए मैं अपना नाम नहीं लिख रहा हूँ। तो आपने बुद्धि चातुर्य से उस तरह से दान की प्रक्रिया पूरी होती है। दान की प्रक्रिया के लिए तो जो एक क्रम बताया गया कि आप वस्तु का दान करें, अहंकार का दान करें, ममता का दान करें और मैं भाव का दान करें, तब वो जाके दान सफल होता है। उसी तरह से जैसे आपको बताया कि जो दान करते हैं ब्याज सहित होता है। एक छोटी सी और आपको रामचरितमानस का उदाहरण देता हूँ, अभी टीवी में आप लोगों ने देखा होगा। राजा दशरथ के पास विश्वामित्र आते हैं और बोलते हैं कि हमको हमारे यज्ञ रक्षा करने के लिए अपने पुत्र दे दीजिए दोनों। राजा दशरथ तैयार नहीं होते हैं, बड़े उनको दिक्कत जाती है। वो बोलते हैं आप हमारा राज्य ले लो, कोष ले लो, गोधन ले लो, लेकिन अब हम पुत्र नहीं देंगे। और पुत्र नहीं देंगे, जैसे कोई ऐसा बोलता है कि हमारे पास एक ही पुत्र है तो हम कैसे दे। उन्होंने कहा मेरे पास केवल 4 ही पुत्र हैं, अब पता नहीं और कितने पुत्र चाहिए था। बोले हमारे पास 4 ही पुत्र, मैं कैसे दे दूं आपको। खैर वशिष्ठ ने समझाया, उनको दे दिया। उन्हें 2 पुत्र दिए विश्वामित्र को, और विश्वामित्र को ले जाके यज्ञ रक्षा करवाया, धनुष करवाया, और उसके बदले विश्वामित्र ने उनको 4 पुत्र और 4 पुत्र वधू, मतलब 4 गुना वापस किया। तत्काल दान का विथ ब्याज उन्हें जो है उस तरह वापस किया। जैसा अपन कहते हैं कि धैर्य के बिना धन नहीं मिलता है, और वीरता के बिना विजय नहीं मिलती है, और ज्ञान के बिना मोक्ष नहीं मिलता है, और जब तक गिवर नहीं बनेंगे, दान नहीं करेंगे, तो दान के बिना अपनी यश और समृद्धि नहीं मिलती है। इसलिए बोलते हैं टेकर्स ईट वेल, गिवर्स स्लीप वेल, टेकर्स लीड ग्रेट लाइफ, टेकर्स लीड ग्रेट टाइम, एंड गिवर्स लीड्स ग्रेट लाइफ। तो गिवर इज ऑलवेज बिगर देन दी टेकर। So we should keep relationship not about wanting. Relationship should be about giving. We should shift from seeking to giving. We should shift from seeking to giving. Seeking creates vacuum, and giving creates fulfillment. And with these words, I will say that देने में लेना समाया हुआ है, और इसी के साथ मैं जो हमको समय दिया गया था, शायद मैं कुछ सक्सीड कर दिया हूं, उसके लिए क्षमा चाहता हूं। और एक बार फिर से ISTD कोटा को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मुझे मौका देने के लिए। नमस्कार।
Thank you, sir. Dwivedi ji, you have given a new definition today. The vowels, you have defined vowels to understand art of giving. This is really wonderful, and I'm very much sure for all the participants, we are going to really redefine art of giving today with all these panelists. So thank you, Mr. Dwivedi.
Okay.
Dr. Parul.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear esteemed panelists and dignitaries, my colleagues, all participants and friends, a very warm welcome from me. This is Parul Singh, member ISTD Kota chapter. It is a wonderful occasion to have you all here on this wonderful meeting of minds and very, very relevant occasion to make so important deliberations. As our previous panelist, Mr. R.G. Dwivedi, made so valuable and relevant illuminations on the subject for all of us. It has definitely led us to deeper understanding of the matter. In continuation with this discussion, I have the privilege to call upon introduce him. Mr. Prasad is the president of the KCP Limited and is director KCP Technologies Limited, Chennai. He had been chairman Employers Federation of Southern India Tamil Nadu Committee in 2015-16, chairman of ISTD Chennai chapter from 2018 to 2020. Dr. Prasad holds doctorate in management from IISc Bangalore. He has more than a decade experience in consultancy at Tata Consultancy Services. Dr. Prasad is a national resource person in the area of technology management. He has been actively involved in disseminating knowledge and experience in the field of technology management. As a veteran in sectors like education, infrastructure, irrigation, telecommunications, information technology, aviation, energy, forestry, biotechnology, and dairy, he has been a professional trainer and has conducted a number of training programs for a variety of organizations and educational institutions. He has been decorated with many awards like Lifetime Achievement Award from Genius Consultants Limited, Kolkata in 2018, Chief Human Resource Officer of the Year Award from UBS Forum Mumbai in 2019, 101 HR Super Achievers HR Leadership Award from World HRD Congress in 2019 at Mumbai, the Most Innovative Leaders of Asia from Asian Pacific HRM Congress in 2019 at Bangalore. I welcome you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very good evening and namaskar to all who is participating. I would like to congratulate and appreciate Anita ji, chairperson, and her team of ISTD Kota chapter for Art of Giving practice and organizing webinar today evening. Thank you, Anita ji, for inviting me to virtual meeting to share my views on the subject. Art of giving is a novel and noble concept practiced by ISTD Kota chapter since 2019. It is the responsibility of every citizen of India, business and industry and government. Art of giving is in many ways such as dissemination of knowledge, education, health, helping needy people, efforts to save lives, providing infrastructure, protection of environment, saving birds and animals, and so on and so forth. Future generations have to be taught moral science and art of giving in school education. The art of giving is the art of living concept should be spread across in all forums, institutions, organizations, and at home by parents. Today, COVID pandemic and various viruses, ozone layer effect, cyclones, floods, and earthquakes are exploitation of environment, nature by human beings. There is an urgent need to give back to nature by plantation of trees in huge quantity everywhere. God has given all life and wealth in different proportions to live in this world. Everyone should be giving back to society in kind, health, by donation of blood, organs, and many other donations. Wealth, health, and assistance to needy people, birds and animals, and environment in whatever way possible, in small or big. One should have mind and heart to do this and do not expect returns on any givings and donations. Karna in Mahabharata is the best example for art of giving. I would like to share my experience in art of giving to society in practice. Some portion of my earnings as donations to needy people, old age, cancer patients, and handicapped, children and poor people, etc. Floods, cyclones, COVID type pandemics, helping people in distress conditions, tree planting, food, shelter, blood donations, etc. Knowledge dissemination from ISTD, NIPM, ACC, EFSI, and professional organizations to several education institutions in many useful subjects. Prepared corporate social responsibility policy for KCP group and overseeing the implementation of the same. Adopted a village in Andhra Pradesh to make itself self-sustained village by taking up various activities, infrastructure, education, economic generation programs, awareness programs like impact of liquor drinking, disaster management plan, and also successfully completed Maharashtra earthquake relief and rehabilitation program by providing infrastructure, recreated 52 villages with the social fabric, economic programs for livelihood, disaster management plan. These are the various programs and projects which I have implemented personally. Here I would like to illustrate 3 recent real instances of art of giving. First one, Mr. Mohan is a hairdresser staying in village near Madurai in Tamil Nadu. Want to educate his 13 years old daughter, Miss Netra. Shifted his family to Madurai to earn more in the town for his daughter's education. She is studying 8th class. He is able to save around 5 lakhs from last few years. She is also interested to study IAS. Due to COVID-19 problem or lockdown, the small girl, Netra, insisted his father to spend saved money for feeding the poor and jobless workers. That means all the money, whatever they saved for her education, has been spent on this noble cause. It shows clearly mind and heart for a small child. This is the art of giving. Another example, another illustration, Miss Rajivi, 53 years old, is from Udupi, Karnataka, accredited social health activist, ASHA worker, and also she is an auto driver and lower middle class family. serving, supporting, and helping pregnant women for delivery to reach hospitals at any time in 24 hours at free of cost for last 20 years. So far, she dropped 150 pregnant women in hospitals and was supported by for this venture by his husband, for her husband, until his death about 5 years ago. She has one son and one daughter. So this is another the best example to look at it, art of giving. Another recent one is Mr. Sonu Sood. Mr. Sonu Sood, actor, donated a brand new tractor to a poor farmer, Mr. Nageshwar Rao, from Madanapalli, Chittoor district, Andhra Pradesh, who was cultivating half-acre land with help of his two daughters, serving as a bullocks to pull the farming equipment. He has seen this clipping in a TV channel in the morning and reacted immediately and delivered the tractor to the farmer in the evening. Mr. Sonu Sood has also helped many migrant workers during COVID to transport them to their destinations with essentials. He plays villain roles in the movies, but he is a real hero in real life. That is another best example. Even though he has the money, he is utilizing and giving to the needy people who are wants it. So these are the various art of giving which I wanted to share. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Prasad. This is really wonderful that you are actually advocating and practicing art of giving there. So this is what is our aim. We really want to spread the word of art of giving across India, and you are doing it so nicely. And this example of that ASHA worker, she is helping all the pregnant women. This is really amazing. And
Free of cost.
People like you are really supporting this thing. So this is what we are looking for. Thank you so very much for your enlightening words. You're saying something? Now over to Ms. Madhuri.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, sir, for sharing so beautiful ideas. Like the way you said, art of giving should be the art of living. That's a wonderful statement has been said by you. And the stories that you have shared, it simply proves one thing, that you don't have to be rich for donating something. All that you have to have is a feeling to donate, and then you'll be able to do it. That was really wonderful. And it really helped all of us. It gives us a strength to go forward and do it. It really motivates when you hear about some real stories. Now, carrying on forward, I would like to now invite Mr. P.V. Khubalkar. Before that, just a bit introduction about sir. So he's been Regional Vice President West, former Regional Vice President West, Chairman ISTD Vadodara Chapter 2017-18. He has retired recently as Chief General Manager ENT and heading different sections in Vadodara ONGC. He has been associated with seismic instrumentations, mud logging units, offshore instrumentation Titan, and also worked on the flame-proof and explosion-proof equipments in platform. Being an alumni of IIT Mumbai, IIT Delhi, NBI Gurgaon, IIT Bangalore, etc., he has also been trained on IT systems at US and France. He is a fellow of Institute of Electronics and Telecom Engineers and been chairman IETE Vadodara. Mr. Khubalkar, he has published papers in international magazines like Oil Asia and also in Wisdom Management, Z-Axis Management, and conferences of Brahma Kumari's Ishwarya Vidyalaya, Mount Abu. He is associated with DK since last almost 16 years. He is also on advisory board of some technical and management institutes. He was been awarded with Leadership Award by SMGB Trust Mumbai. Most welcome, Khubalkar sir. Over to you, sir, please.
Thank you. You can put my PPT. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschit dukha bhag. सबका कल्याण हो, यही भारत की और हमारे
So, I think he lost his connections.
beggar. That beggar was asking very small amount of money from some software engineer who was going to a conference, and with very reluctance he gives her 2 rupees, and he thinks they are all useless people and unnecessarily they are asking for this. So, but still he gives 2 rupees, and while coming back from the conference, he finds that same old lady, she is giving 1 rupee to another child laborer, beggar, and who is also fed. So the limit, we feel that I will get this and then I will donate, it doesn't validate. So these 3 figures, first is that James Stowell. He has written a book. I was presented this book, Art of Optimism, and I was reading this book. This gentleman, at the age of 29, he becomes totally blind, and as per the U.S. government, somebody comes from government and tells him, now you have to be secluded, and like a blind person, you will not be able to live the normal life. But he doesn't want to live. He wants to do something experiment, different, and different. He is not giving up. So what he starts is narrative television network. The persons who are blind, see 1.3 crore people are blind in US also. That is around 5%, which is almost everywhere in the world. So he starts the narrative television network. That means whatever we see in the television, it is audio part will be telecasted or broadcasted to the people who are blind and who can enjoy. The people of our age group, they know how we used to enjoy the commentary on the radios, and whole day we used to stuck up on the test matches of cricket and all that. We enjoyed. Hawa Mahal is the program on Vivid Bharati. It is, I think it has completed more than 50 years, but still it is running at 8 and 8:15 in the evening. Still they verbally they narrate the whole drama and we enjoy it. So something like that, and this person as a blind, he has employed thousands of people, and now he is a millionaire. So it is nothing like that you don't have this, so you cannot donate or do something good for people. Second is Preeti Srinivasan, which ISTDians, most of the people must have met her in Chennai conference. She was our invited speaker. She is a totally paraplegic lady. She was a sportswoman, but still she is giving job to the number of paraplegic people, and they are surviving. That is really surprising for me, and I was really impressed. She is started the Soul Free Foundation, and she is providing employment. See, the paraplegic person who can speak only, so they are getting money out of this dubbing and so many advertisements and that type of whatever. She has found out some method that paraplegic persons also has something to give to the society. And third is that Dhanya Ravi, she is a she was a small girl of 2-3 years, and she is that what you call this bone breaking disease. Even at the what you call the big what you call cheek आने से भी उसकी हड्डी टूट जाती है. Something like that. That is the बीमारी. So, but she has not left. Now she is 26 years old, and she is collecting money to help that type of people. So that is the spirit. हौसलों से ही उड़ते हैं, पंखों से नहीं उड़ते. Next slide, please. ये जो है this art, what I am telling is, तुम एक पैसा दो, click it. तुम एक पैसा दोगे, वो 10 लाख देगा. That was the song when we were the college students. It was a film song. So it is really like that. You do little and it multiplies. एक बीज आप बोयोगे तो thousands and millions of grains are produced. There is another, this thing is informed giving and transformed giving. This is the difference. Informed giving means we calculate, शादी में जैसे जाते हैं कि कितने लोग जा रहे हैं, इतना लिफाफा दो, like that. And whatever we calculate कि मैं इतना करूँगा तो I will get back this much. So, and transformed giving is once you reach this status of really realization, self-realization, or you get spiritually motivated, then you start going on giving and giving. You don't need pursuance or stimulus or like that. Like the moment that PM Cares Fund, Tata has donated 1,500 crores. So like that, Tata's functioning is like transformed giving. They do whatever Ramdev Baba, he claims that I am whatever collecting, I am giving to the society. I don't have any, what you call, dynasty to survive. So go on collecting and giving. In fact, a human being cannot go on collecting and collecting. If I tell you breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, you can't do it. You have to breathe out. So human development, or God has made human being as taking and giving. It is a hollow tube rather. इधर से आएगा, उधर जाएगा. Whether you want it, you don't want it. Next slide, please. जैसे आपके पास एक लिमिट के बाद जमा हो गया, तो you have to, what we do it? We purchase another house. 2 crores house we give for 25,000 rupees on a rent. That means we are knowingly or unknowingly doing service to the people. आपकी इच्छा हो या ना हो, आपको पता हो या ना हो, but you have to give. This slide I am telling is take and mistake, not to feel obliged. That is human being. Get and forget. I have been given like that. So that is human nature. Take something and give something. That is a business. कुछ पैसा दे दो, कुछ material ले लो. Take from somebody and give it to somebody and judge yourself who is requiring. That is government. And give and forgive also for the mistakes. That is the divine. That is the divine blessings. God doesn't make difference. Good, bad, ugly, whosoever it is. पानी डालता है, बारिश डालता है, ऐसा नहीं कि बाल्टी है वहीं डालता है, वो सारी जगह डालता है. So go on giving and giving and giving. By giving, your thali will not be empty. It will be again filled in. God is also observing who is the right giver. So he will give it to him. He will give it to him. Go on giving. Next slide, please. Takers can eat well and givers can sleep well. Takers have good time and givers have good life. आप अपना life का style बना लीजिए, giving and giving. Those who are taking and accumulating, एक तरुण सागर जी कड़वे प्रवचन करते थे, जैन मुनि. He was telling ये constipation किसको होता है? Those who don't have theoretically or thoughtfully not able to give. Accumulate करो तो वो constipation भी उसी का result होता है. So givers have good life. Next slide, please. This is the cycle chain. Now the last speaker has also told the nature was built and human being was the neuron of this, as per the Gaia theory. Human being are the neurons of the earth. And you are supposed to elevate the earth. Instead of that, all the resources, man is thinking he is the king and he wants to grab from everybody, every animal, every plant, every resource of the earth. And the result, what we are seeing today. So this is you are not at the center, you are in the chain of the whole सृष्टि की cycle जो है, उसके आप एक part है. And you are supposed to be intelligent and you are supposed to use your intelligence for the well-being of the whole earth, whole planet. But we are doing reverse and the results are drastic. This COVID or whatever this Mahamari is probably the part of God's message that at least you improve yourself now. Next slide, please. So I am giving everybody thanks to Anita and this Kota chapter and Delhi chapter or ISTD. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kubalkar sir. This is really good, and the way you have added is informing, informal giving and transformal giving. This is something really great, and we need to really practice this. Thank you so very much for your valuable words, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir, for such a stimulating exposition. You rightly said we are only a medium to help someone, and we should pay our gratitude towards it. कुछ पंक्तियां मुझे हिंदी की भी यहाँ याद आती हैं. हम अपने चैन और सुकून के सब इंतजाम करते हैं, इसी में जिंदगी अपनी पूरी तमाम करते हैं, मगर बांट कर जो दूसरों का दर्द लुटाते मुस्कुराते उनको, हम ऐसे जज्बों को सलाम करते हैं. Thanks for your precious words, sir. Now I would like to invite Professor Mr. Durgesh J. Bhatt. Mr. Bhatt is a human resource development professional with over 35 years cross-industry expertise in technical and HR management and organization development. He earned his bachelor's degree in science and post-graduation in human resource management from Narsi Moji Institute of Management Studies. He also holds a diploma in training and development from ISTD, certified competency mapping and assessment professional, and certificate in HR analytics. His areas of specialization include talent management, performance management, employee satisfaction survey, change management, compensation and benefits, salary survey, statutory requirements, training and development, employee engagement, human resource information system, organization development, exit interviews, and ISO audit. He has been consulting experience, strategic support to the management, setting up HR policy, etc. He has been imparting training sessions on soft skills and is a regular visiting faculty to Management Institute across Mumbai and also for STD at Mumbai chapter, and also life member of group Vakola Mumbai and health checkup camps evening with elderly people who stay away from home. He is also associated with Landmark Education where he served as communicator. I welcome you, sir. Please, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Paul, for introduction. Good evening to all panelists as well as the dignitaries. Okay. Now, okay. I thank Anita ji of Kota chapter, chairperson of the Kota chapter, and entire team for organizing this program for this wonderful session and inviting me for as a panelist for this particular program. I thank you so much. I can say that in my maternal uncle, who used to live in a village, in a not so big village but small village, he used to be a lecturer in a school. In the long years back, I'm talking about long years, very elder to me. On his retirement, he started educating the children of the schools. I've seen that as the price of the oils and essential commodities goes up, his tuition fees goes down. People feel that how can you survive? Say, no, don't worry, your education is more important for me rather than my surviving. I'm getting pension and government's giving pension, so don't worry about that. But your education is more important. So year by year, the fees goes decreasing. Instead of in this scenario, we say that fees goes increasing year by year. He used to decrease the fees year by year so that children, those who are needy, can educate with him and can get some kind of knowledge-based things and get ahead in their life. I'm also I got the things from them, and later on I got the things from is a Giants Group. I'm a co-founder, co-partner for the Giants Group of Vakola, and we have done a lot of projects. I mentioned that about one of the projects is the health checkup. One project for health checkup for police. We have done in our areas like in Andheri, Pala, Santa Cruz, which is our area of operations. And in one of the area, while health checkup, Santa Cruz station, Vakola police station, we found that one of the head constable completed his duty and going home. The night duty, completed his night duty and going home. We said, you please check up and then go. Dr. Salodekar was in charge of that particular health checkup mission of the project. He's a cardiologist and diabetologist. He sees that he should be admitted immediately by seeing his ECG report, and he said he should be immediately admitted to hospital. Don't go home. Call of one of your particular person of your home from home to this particular hospital. and two particular Havaldars of that particular station, and in a jeep, they went to the hospital and admitted him. Doctor says in the evening that luckily you got in time and you saved his life. If he goes home and doesn't check up, he might have got cardiac arrest and definitely is fatal for him. We don't know. It's very mild attack during those times, but afterwards we don't know what will happen to him. That's how we saved the one particular life. We also done a particular health checkup with the industrial home for blind women. This particular industrial home for the blind woman, particularly not male, it's all female. They used to teach them how to stitch clothes, tailoring, and part of it, so they can earn money. So this particular things in Andheri, in our area's operation, we used to health checkup for them, and with all kind of ECG, ear, nose, everything. And by these two checkups and all, we don't give only a checkup, but for those who require medicine, we provide them 1 month free medicine for those who recommended by the doctors. 1 month free medical stock for them, for those who require for it. Second thing is blood donation camp. We done blood donation camp with various places, and we collected 600 bottles and give it to those in the hospitals. Second thing is old clothes donation. As Anita ji mentioned that मेरा कबाड़ खाने दूसरे किसी का बन जाए, तो वैसे ही हम लोगों ने काम किया था कि किसी हम लोग जो मेंबर्स जो बने थे उसके ओल्ड क्लोथ्स लेके हम लोग आदिवासी को दे रहे थे. तो we see the spine of Adivasis, you know that they feel pride कि ना हम लोगों ने आज कुछ अच्छा पहना, आज कुछ हमारे पास कुछ अच्छा आया. And you know this kind of a thing, the feelingness of pride, the feelingness of belongingness. अरे वो क्या है? And we say कि अच्छा अपना जो परिश्रम उठाया था, what we work for them to collect the things, we say कि wow, वो उधर ही खत्म हो जाता है. कि now we have done something great for them and something is kind of a thing. And we say कि अपना काम जो हुआ अच्छी तरह से हुआ, and we thankful for those who donate for that for this one. Second thing is cancer patient. One of the Bombay-based cancer institute which work for the cancer institutes and cancer patients. We have done one musical show to collect the donations about it, to collect the funds. We collected 1.5 lakhs and we donated it for them. We done a draft for them and see that how cancer patient is done for them. We also work for old age homes. What we've done is the Andheri we got old age homes, and they definitely have they take care of the old age people, you know, other things. They give a appointment on Sunday evening. Those who wants to have something on that, they give us Sunday evenings. So definitely what we are saying is we spend 2 hours with them. We go on with our breakfast and fruits and everything with them. And we sing a song and some dancing and all that. And we see the kids what are smiling on their face. Some of them say, you know, I used to sing in my college days. And they sing and I say, yes, you can sing. And definitely without practicing so many years, they sung very well. No, they sing very well. And they find, wow, so after both we sit with them and we what they want to talk to us, we listen to them carefully. Instead of we talking to them, we listen to what want to talk to us, to talk to us. So this is so kind of, you know, energetic, and we see the kind of face with the smiles, and we see the satisfaction of their smile. No, we want to talk to them. If somebody's come to us and visit us and all. So we feel so much pride on that basically for this one. Secondly, medicine, use medicine box. Generally, what we do in at least I'm talking about the Mumbai, we have to buy whole strip. Suppose if you want to take a strip of about 20 strips, 20 medicine strips are there. You have to consume only 10, and you don't consume 10 because your doctor is not prescribed you. So it just goes wasted. After you get well, you don't consume another 10 strips or 10 medicines for them. What we've done is we approach the medical stores. We say that we give you a box, and we see that this unused medicine, you put it in the box, and those who are not able to afford to take medicines, you give it to them free. Because you already paid the money for that, and this unused medicine can be given to needy persons for that. So we use across the over 3 places, like, you know, our area operations, Andheri, Santa Cruz, and Pile Palde, we go over there, we collected the boxes, give it to them, collect the medicines also. We request all members and those are living in this particular area, we request our neighbors and all, please give us the medicine which are not used by you, and which instead of throwing, give it back to us. We can donate to the needy people and see the kind of a thing. So we done this area also for this one. We also done the kind of a celebration with the 15th August and the 20th January. We say that everybody is doing flag hosting and everything. We go to places, but what about them? We done the BMC, the certified schools. We go to this blind, this association and all. We sit with them and celebrate. We celebrate with them. We give them a kind of some kind of play the games with them and see that how we can celebrate with them. They can say the smile and some kind of, because they're unprivileged people, they don't have celebrations on that case. So we say smile on their faces and all for this one. Secondly, in municipal schools, they don't have the privilege to have how to pass the SSC. They don't have guidance. They don't have effort to pay the fees for those who give the guidance for how to pass SSC, the exams, how to prepare for them. But they're under the stress and they don't know how to do that kind of thing. What we have done, myself also, one of my other colleagues also has done the things for them, how to prepare for the exams and see that you can conduct exams with stress, without stress, and you can do well in your exams, definitely. We have seen the transformation within 2 years. The school exams results improved drastically. And definitely we done 2 times and then done 3 times in a year and see that theoretically we've seen that there's drastically improved in their performances. Parents definitely say, तुम्ही काय केलं म्हणजे महाराज तुम्ही काय केलं काय चांगलं means they think that you did so fantastic job and my students started learning and see that how it make a difference about this one for this one. We also done the kind of tree donations kind of thing. About 100 trees we donated in and around the 3 places and police stations and all about this one. This goes about I can say about the Giants Group, and I also got the award for Best Director of Administration Awards because of my contribution to the society for this. And from another day, Nana Chudama's daughter, the Sena NC, and she has awarded me for this particular contribution for this. Other, I'm also the part of the Landmark Education Forum. This is the forum which you have to see the kind of a transformation of your life. If you see the kind of problems, what you have, if you go for this, you can see life in another space. You can see the life in how you can see your life as such about this one. And then they got one particular course, basic course, and they got 3 days course, and they got 10 weeks another seminars. And for seminars, you have to do one is led by the 10 particular communicators. In communication, do a job like they assign to you 8 to 10 participants, and you see that you have to make some kind of assignments given to them and see that they do it in a perfect manner and see that how relationship building with them. So to call them up, you meet one particular place and see that they complete the assignments in time and you have to do everything. This is all pro bono. They won't provide you any charges, and this whole thing is pro bono. They should take your own initiative. You have to go before the meeting, you have to enter after the meeting, and all homework you should do, contacting all the people and meet one place and everything on that. Just like I said, we do a meeting, we don't even get any charges for that. We don't get conveyance charges, we don't anything. Similar, this kind of thing, you won't get conveyance, you won't get anything for this. And plus, this is another job. And you have to see that how the things can be done and how they feel about the transforming their lives. And after the completing of this particular 10 sessions and completing the course, they really feel that they feel some awesome feeling in them, and they see how my relationship with how my colleagues, in the workplace as well as in my home front, my relationship with my spouse, children, and my relatives is improved. This is what the things has been done. So from a childhood, I've seen as I've given examples from my uncle, as well as the Giants Group, which I associated with the Landmark Group, and I've seen the kind of how we can contribute to the, how we can give it back to the society. One thing I will gratitude is that I thank Milind Rane for giving me opportunity for introducing me the Giants Group and this one, this Landmark, and also one of the Anil Dadichi, who has also given me support for this. These 2 friends, I really gratitude for this one, for making me like this meaningful. I once again thank team of Kota chapter team, Anita Chauhan ma'am, IC Delhi chapter for giving this opportunity. Thank you so much. Complete.
Thank you, Durgeshi. It is really good that you are practicing so many forms of way. The way you are helping people in Corona as a Corona warrior also. This is really good, and this is how we are going to make it more open to everybody. And we need to really practice it and follow it the way you are doing. Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Parul.
Ma'am, it's me, I think.
Okay, fair.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, Bhatt sir. The kind of social welfare activities that you have been doing for the society are highly appreciable. And you have seriously talked about, it's not just about lending something, it's even about spending time that makes people compassionate. You have been working for transforming the life of others. This is something that has to be done for the empowerment of the people. खुदा भी अपनी रहमतों की उस पर बरसात करता है जो जरूरतमंदों की मदद के लिए आगे बढ़ता है. And continuing this, I feel proud to now welcome Professor Jai Prakash Bagare, our next panelist, Chairman ISTD Aurangabad Chapter. Mr. Bagare has been associated with Pankaja Institute for Life Management as a social counselor. He has worked on total quality management of lifestyles and Kaizen philosophy of work culture. He has been delivering lectures, organizing OMD and nature camps, skill shops for life management through Indian culture, spirituality, relaxology, modern management sciences, and self-hypnotism techniques. He has been doing an outstanding work in the field of developing wastage control and cost reduction techniques, housekeeping, safety and accident management, organizational property management, and delighted home management. He has been delivering his excellent supervisions for effective administration and shop floor management to different institutes and organizations. Let's now enlighten ourselves with his ideas and views. Professor Bagare, I cordially invite you for your sincere deliberations. Over to you, sir.
Jai Hind to everybody. Anita Didi and her team, congratulations. And I am very much glad to have the company of all ISTD members. And today's topic is very excellent, art of giving. एक बार विंस्टन चर्चिल ने कहा था, we make a living by what we get. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. And hence, today is the webinar. माना के इस जमाने को गुलशन न बना सके हम, माना के जमाने को गुलशन न बना सके हम, कुछ काटे तो दूर कर सके जिस राह से गुजरे हम. तो थोड़ा थोड़ा छोटी छोटी बातें करके, छोटी छोटी चीजें देकर, थोड़ा थोड़ा समय निकलकर थ्योरी ऑफ डेल्टा एक्स इंप्लीमेंट करके और हर इंसान में गॉड का जो अंश रहता है उसको साक्षी मानकर वी कैन लर्न एंड एंजॉय द आर्ट ऑफ गिविंग बाय ऑफरिंग हेल्प फ्रॉम बॉटम ऑफ द हार्ट. तो यहाँ एक गॉड शब्द है, गॉड का अंश जगाते समय let us understand G means giving attitude instead of taking attitude. O, opportunity is searched even if there are calamities. दिल से दिमाग को साक्षी मानकर देते रहना है. इस तरह हमारा एटीट्यूड और बिहेवियर रहा तो यहाँ 4 बेनिफिट्स हो सकते हैं. सेटिस्फैक्शन मिलता है, पीस इन माइंड होता है, शांति इन लाइफ मिलता है, एंड ह्यूमन वेलफेयर इज बीइंग एक्सेलरेटेड. नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट टू हैव सम स्लाइड्स हियर. Slide please. What is the art of giving? The art in giving is to give from the heart without any expectation of a return. True giving comes from the same place inside you as your deepest happiness. A gift is something that is enjoyed twice. The art in giving is to give from the heart without any expectations. Giving something means what? Giving freely and voluntarily. Invisible things, advice, guidance, a kind word, compliments, and a smile. Exactly what we have to give, what we can give. Simple appreciation, a bit of mental support during difficult emotional time, sharing of some special knowledge, good thought, good books, generosity, and kindness. We have something to give everyone, which is wonderful, which is amazing, which is beautiful, and which is value adding. every simple act of love, kindness, and generosity will multiply and return to us many times over. The more we give the happiness, we will feel happy. तो देते रहो, automatically मिलते रहता है. When we give without any thought or desire for something back, our returns will be truly limitless. It is said that human life is like a river of energy, continuously flowing. So, हमेशा देते रहना है. तो इस समय kindness बहुत important है. Kindness in words create confidence. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. And kindness in giving creates love. Love देना बहुत जरूरी है. प्यार करो. प्यार करना बहुत जरूरी है. आज ये कोरोना सिचुएशन में देखिए तो बहुत बार लोग बहुत डरे हुए रहते हैं या कभी भी बात रहती है. अगर हम उनको प्यार से अगर कुछ बातें कहे, उनके साथ समय बिताए तो नेचुरली उनको बहुत अच्छा लगता है. When we give without any thought or desire for something back, our returns will be truly limitless. Next. What is the art of giving? Here, जो alphabets of these words are there. A, affinity towards people, affinity towards organization, affinity towards family should be there. Attitude, हमारा attitude कैसा होना चाहिए? Service attitude from human welfare. मानव कल्याण करने वाला मैं एक सेवक हूं, ये मेरा एटीट्यूड होना जरूरी है. एक का दूसरा मतलब है अचीवमेंट्स आर टू बी शेयर्ड एंड एंजॉयड बाय ऑल कंसर्न. हमारे पास जो भी अचीवमेंट्स होते हैं वो हमारे साथ काम करने वाले लोगों के साथ हम शेयर करेंगे तो अच्छा महसूस होता है. आर resources are to be effectively utilized to have excellence in relations. हमारे पास बहुत कुछ resources रहते हैं लेकिन उसका यूटिलाइजेशन हमें करना चाहिए excellence in relations के लिए by giving recognition rewards without giving any reasons. हम कभी भी reasons देने वाला आदमी नहीं बनना चाहिए. इसलिए कहा गया है जो मंजिलों पर चलते हैं वे शिकवा नहीं करते. जो मंजिलों पर चलते हैं वे शिकवा नहीं करते और जो शिकवा करते हैं वे कमबख्त कभी भी मंजिलों पर पहुंचा ही नहीं करते. हमारी सबकी मंजिल तो ये है, हमें we want to learn the art of giving and implement it and enjoy it. इसके लिए रीजन देने की जरूरत नहीं. ऑफ ये जो शब्द है, ये वर्ड है, वो अपनी थिंकिंग प्रोसेस का ओवरहॉलिंग करके अपॉर्चुनिटीज ढूंढना है. अपॉर्चुनिटीज तो रहती ही है, ढूंढना पड़ेगी. एफ स्टैंड्स फॉर फेथ. हमें एक दूसरों पर भरोसा रखना चाहिए कि भाई हम जो दे रहे हैं उसका उपयोग निश्चित वो सामने वाला कुछ ना कुछ तो भी उसका वैल्यू एडिंग एक्टिविटी के लिए करेगा. गिविंग का मतलब है, नेक्स्ट प्लीज, देते समय बी जनरस एंड हैव अ ग्रेट माइंड या नोबल माइंड. ग्रेटिट्यूड एंड थैंकफुलनेस. आई इंस्पायर अदर्स. लोगों को इंस्पायर करना चाहिए, मोटिवेट करना चाहिए. इंट्रोस्पेक्शन करना है कि हम क्या दे सकते हैं और हमारे पास क्या है. हमारे पास तो बहुत कुछ है लेकिन ढूंढना पड़ता है. वी हेल्प करते समय वैल्यू एडिंग एक्टिविटीज करना चाहिए जिससे ह्यूमन वेलफेयर हो. आई इंटरेस्ट लेकर इन्वॉल्वमेंट बढ़ाना है. निगेटिव एनर्जी का जैसे कि एंगर, ईगो, जेलसी, इसका शेयरिंग न करें. कंजर्व द नेचुरल रिसोर्सेस. एंड गिविंग शब्द में जो लास्ट अल्फाबेट है वो है जी. जी का मतलब है गॉड को याद रखकर अगर मानते हैं तो डिस्ट्रक्टिवनेस जीरो करे। और याद रखे कि भला किसी का कर न सको तो बुरा कभी मत करना। और इस वक्त गॉड का मीनिंग इस तरह दिया जाता है कि गिविंग एटीट्यूड, वो अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड दी, दिल से दिमाग से देना चाहिए। By learning this art of giving, we can help others, the people, any organization and family members. अब हेल्प का मतलब क्या है? हेल्प करते समय अपना एटीट्यूड, अपना बिहेवियर कैसा होना चाहिए? एफिनिटी टुवर्ड्स पीपल, सोसाइटी एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कैसी होनी चाहिए? इसके लिए एक 4 स्टेप प्रोसेस दिया है। यच, यच मीन्स हार्ट। हम जो भी दे रहे हैं फ्रॉम द बॉटम ऑफ द हार्ट और विदाउट एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ एनीथिंग, हमें दूसरों को देना है। वो हैप्पीली देना चाहिए, आनंद से, समाधान से देना चाहिए, बुरा नहीं लगना चाहिए। ई का मतलब है एफिशिएंटली, एथिकली एंड एम्पैथेटिकली हमने देना चाहिए। लविंगली एंड पी प्रोडक्टिवली। रिसीवर के जीवन में कुछ ना कुछ तो भी वैल्यू एडिशन होना चाहिए, नहीं तो देख के क्या फायदा, वो फेंक देगा, ऐसी बात नहीं होना चाहिए। हेल्प के समय अपना हार्ट कैसे रखना चाहिए? नेक्स्ट प्लीज। हाँ, हार्ट, अपना दिल कैसा चाहिए, अपना अंतःकरण कैसा चाहिए, अपना हृदय कैसा चाहिए, तो उसके बारे में एक 5 स्टेप फॉर्मूला बताया है। यच, हमारे स्वभाव में, हमारे बिहेवियर में, हमारे एटीट्यूड में ह्यूमैनिटी चाहिए, दैट इज ह्यूमैनिटेरियन अप्रोच रखना चाहिए, ताकि हम आगे बढ़ सके और लोगों को कुछ ना कुछ तो भी कर दे। ह्यूमिलिटी होना चाहिए, हम हमेशा नम्र विनय बने चाहिए। विद्या विनयन शोभते, ऐसा मराठी में बोलते हैं। ई, एनर्जी, पॉजिटिव एनर्जी का ही शेयरिंग करें, कभी भी नेगेटिव एनर्जी न दे, कभी किसी को बुरा मत कहना है। ए, एफिनिटी टुवर्ड्स ईच अदर होनी चाहिए। अगर एफिनिटी रही तो ही हम दूसरों को कुछ ना कुछ तो भी दे सकते हैं, और तभी वी कैन एंजॉय ऑल्सो। आर, रिजल्ट्स पर ध्यान दे, रीजंस नहीं बताना चाहिए, दूसरों को ब्लेम न करे और दूसरों के बारे में क्रिटिसाइज न करे कि भाई वो तो नहीं देते, उनके पास तो बहुत कुछ है, वो बहुत है लेकिन नहीं देते। ठीक है, जिसकी उसकी एटीट्यूड है। टी, ट्रस्ट रखो, बिकॉज ट्रस्ट बिगेट्स ट्रस्ट। हम दूसरों पर अगर भरोसा रखेंगे, विश्वास रखेंगे, तो वो भी हमें भरोसे से उसका काम करेगा। टी, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, परिवर्तन ही जीवन है बोलते। इंसान ने अपने जीवन में परिवर्तन इस प्रकार करना है कि इंसानियत से बिहेव करना चाहिए। नेचुरली परफॉर्मेंस इंप्रूवमेंट होते रहता है, और अपना ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ माइंड सेट करना है। याचक वृत्ति से हम दाता वृत्ति तक पहुंचना चाहिए। मांगने वाला नहीं, हम देने वाला बनना चाहिए। तो इसी तरह हम डेल्टा एक छोटी छोटी बातें करते रहेंगे, टाइम देंगे, कुछ रिसोर्सेस हमारे खर्चा करेंगे, तो नेचुरली कुछ न कुछ तो भी ह्यूमन वेलफेयर हो सकता है, सोशल वेलफेयर हो सकता है। मंजिल तो मिल ही जाएगी, भटक भटक के सही। मंजिल तो मिल ही जाएगी, भटक भटक के सही। गुमराह तो वह है जो अभी घर से निकले ही नहीं। तो इसलिए हमें स्टार्ट गिविंग एंड एंजॉय द लाइफ। ऑल द बेस्ट, all the best, all the best. Jai Hind to everybody, and thank you very much to Anita ji and her team for sparing such time of opportunity for us. And lastly, it is said that live with joy, be part of a better world. हमें हमारा पूरा सृष्टि जो है, इसमें बहुत अच्छी बातें करना है। संत ज्ञानेश्वर ने भी एक जगह अपने पसायदान नाम के एक विश्व कल्याण गीत है, उसमें कहा है कि जो जे वांछिल तो ते लाहो प्राणी जात, यानी पूरे निसर्ग में, सृष्टि में जो भी पशु है, पक्षी है, मानव है, इनको जो चाहिए वो मिलना चाहिए, और वो देने के लिए ही हम एक मेन सेंटर का आदमी बनना जरूरी होता है, और वो हम बनेंगे, और इसी से ही नेटवर्किंग हो जाएगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, Dr. Professor Bagade. It is nice hearing you, and the way you have mentioned, it's good. हमें याचक नहीं बनना है, हमें दाता बनना है. So this is how nowadays India needs also. जब हम आत्मनिर्भर भारत की बात कर रहे हैं, उस दौरान भी art of giving really going to be a big a need of the hour. So we really need to move forward for this. Thank you. Over to you, Madhuri.
Thank you, ma'am. Very rightly said, sir. Reaching out a hand when someone is in need is one of the best gifts anyone could ever give. और सच कहा सर आपने, बस एक शुरुआत की जरूरत है. तू खुद की खोज में निकल, तू किस लिए हताश है, तू चल तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है. बस एक शुरुआत करने की जरूरत होती है और हाथ हमारे जुड़ते चले जाएंगे उसके लिए. Now it is my honor to introduce our next distinguished speaker, Professor N. Sambasiva Rao. He is MBA and PhD from Andhra University. Professor Rao had been in academics for last 33 years, which includes 14 years as professor. He had been a keen researcher in the area of human resource management. 10 MPhil scholars and 14 PhD scholars have been guided by him. 21 articles and 6 books had been published till so far, and many more yet to come. He has organized 15 national seminars. He has received a varied administrative experience in academics. He is a regular visiting faculty in universities and colleges. At present, he is teaching and acting as honorary placement coordinator in the Department of Commerce and Management Studies, Andhra University, Visakhapatnam, which is quite impressive. He is very eloquent speaker. I have the privilege to request him to present his views and enlighten all of us. Dear Professor N. Sambasiva Rao, a very warm welcome to you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Anita madam and team, inviting most of the chapter chairmen. I think literally she is doing the connecting the people and giving the resources in organizing this type of webinars, which will gives a lot of interaction and the sharing of knowledge. I think maybe I am the last but one the panelist, and whatever some of the ideas already like Kumbalkar ji shared those ideas. Anyhow, I will add some try to add some value to this present day the context, the topic. It's called connecting the people over art of giving. I think the art of giving is a natural philosophy, is a nature. Without expecting anything, nature is giving so many things to us for our survival and for our sustainability. I think just you can think back, the mother, mother taking so much of pain without any expectation. She go on sharing her all the things for the next generation. So giving is almost a natural philosophy, everyone, and at the same time, every individual having a two personalities. So one is the taking personality, another one is the giving personality. I think Sir Kumbalkar sir, he said, taking and giving. We are only the mediators. Just take something somewhere and give something to somebody else. So in between, if you are so selfish, take more and give less. That may sometimes may happen. The people who are having a selfishness. So that selfishness should not be there, because it's a natural philosophy. You know, whatever you take, you have to. That is our basic responsibility and accountability to the society and to the our fellow human beings. I think you know, from the early stage, we used to tell our the kids, it's a pray God. So pray God means, why they ask you why you have to pray God. So you tell them that God will give you so many things. So like that, no, when you say God will give so many things, what kids will do? So, oh God, I think you can pass me in 10th class. You can pass me in 7th class. Like that, they go on having. I mean, they're praying the God and with a certain expectation. So if you have any expectation, that is almost a selfishness. So without any expectation, if you do something, I think that is a genuine way of sharing or giving the resources. At the same time, I think you know, recently the COVID, the pandemic, and all that. So many people, when you have a call from the Prime Minister or the Chief Ministers and all that, so many people voluntarily they came forward. So Kumbhalkar sir says the Tata spend a huge amount for the society. So that means the industry, Dr. Prasad also said the CSR. CSR is also a part of it, giving, and whatever the company, the organization earns, part of it has to go to the concerned stakeholders. Otherwise, it's too much selfishness. That maybe sometimes it affects the existence of the organization itself. So with that context only, I think we have the CSR, the concept, and most of the industries are doing it. We thank the industries for doing all those things. And I think the giving basically depends upon the receiver's point of view. Suppose you think I am so sympathetic, I am crying, I am laughing. So when the receiver may have a misunderstanding about all these things. So whenever we are giving, you have to think about the status of the other people also. So the receivers doesn't have a trust or called integrity and all that. I think the giver will not give. That's why in India we have n number of NGOs, but only few NGOs are surviving. Literally, they are doing the social service. But most of the NGOs, I think even industry wants to give money, but they are finding very difficult to find a genuine NGO. So that's why we have to think about it. Just blindly, if you give something, I think that may be misused by the receivers. So that's why I think we have in a movie the concept. So help three people help by 3, it goes to 9. 9 people will help another people. Like that, it go on chain reaction. So ultimately, somebody helps us, at the same time will help others also. I think in our own freedom movement also, without any expectations, all our the freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi or what called the Bhagat Singh or Ralu Sitaram Raju, all these freedom movements, without any having any self motive. So just they call and people used to join, sacrificing all the things. They sacrifice a lot. They sacrifice their life also for the sake of the freedom. So this is where that we have to inculcate the culture of giving and genuinely taking the resources or the help given by somebody. That's why we have a leadership. I think we have a pushing leaders and the pulling leaders, and becoming a pulling leader is very, very difficult task. So I think, you know, the Mandela, the South African leader, he was in the jail years together. Even then, he having a n number of people who are his followers. So that type of leadership is required. That type of service is required, and the giving to the society and to the people is required. I think you can take the recent Prime Minister in the context of COVID. The one day he called all the people in the country. So just go for a voluntarily, you can make a band. So you have a people band. So almost most of the people followed the instructions from the our Prime Minister. And sometimes he said a specific day and specific time, he said clap all the people. So voluntarily people came and clapped. and same time he said light the lamp or candles and all that. They did it. So this is what I mean. So if we have a wholehearted commitment towards the objective, I think we can give something. So ultimately, both the giver and the receiver, I think both are happy, and we have an happy society. I think this is what I literally mean of giving, and through that we have a network and we have a connectivity. That connectivity leads to the increasing giving and increasing taking, and we have a genuine, transparent society we are having. I think with this, I think I will thank all our co-panelists. I thank the madam and her team giving an opportunity for the Visakhapatnam chapter and interacting with the participants. Thank you, and all.
Thank you very much, sir. It was great to hear from you, and the best thing that you said about is like you have to be very genuine, and we need to keep our selfishness apart to let the art of living be a natural process. Truly said, sir, and that was really a great input. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. With these inspirational words of Mahatma Gandhi, I would like to now call upon our next dignified panelist, Professor Bijay Singh Nipun, Chairman ISTD Shillong Chapter. A brief introduction about him. Dr. Nipun is currently designated as a Senior Professor in Northeastern Hill University, Shillong. His vast experiences of more than 20 years in higher education industry is enriched with several teaching and administrative positions upholdings. He has fulfilled his responsibilities as the Dean of Faculty for SHES, NEHU Shillong, Head of the Department and Chairman, Board of Studies, NEHU Shillong. He also has delivered his services as Member of Academic Council, NEHU, Member of Professional, CNUB Patna, Deputy Coordinator, SAP DRS 2nd, Coordinator, SAP DRS 3rd, Coordinator, UGC NET exams and UGC NET coaching for SC/ST students. Dr. Nipun's participations and contribution in relevant areas in higher education as a visiting professor, NBU, North Bengal, resource person for NBU, MZU, RGU, NU, MU, and syllabus preparation for IGNOU, CUG, etc. is uncountable. Dr. Nipun has been involved with the formulation of academic programs like PGD in geoinformatics and several important MOUs for academic collaboration with Friedrich Schiller University, Jena, Germany, NESAC, SAC, ISRO. His scholarly achievement also includes authorization of 4 books and editorship and peer review of 2 each. He possesses 39 publications enlisted in last 5 years. His journey is also decorated with his scholarly presentations in almost a dozen of national seminars on biodiversity, national resource management, geoinformatics, etc., and international conferences like NAP Asia, 10th Malaysia, 10th Hawaii ICH USA, Global Fair on Mountain System USA, and 36th ISRSE Germany in last 5 years. He has a list of research projects completed and few ongoing under his supervision for SAC, ISRO, and NESAC. More than 35 research scholars have been successfully guided by him. And now I would like him to invite Dr. Nipun to guide and enlighten us also with his views and opinion. Nipun sir, please, over to you.
Thank you. Good evening to everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank Madhavi for giving me the introduction. And also,
thank you.
In the beginning, I have to thank Anita Chauhan for inviting me to this program, webinar, and also the panelists and also the Kota and Delhi chapter for giving me this opportunity. So after listening to all 6 of them, 6 speakers ahead of me, I am going to only summarize few of the things what they have not touched. Because see, we have been listening about, giving, art of giving. So as I have also listened that some of them are also telling that, art of giving is art of living. Similarly, like, when we talk about art of giving has got different, meaning. And somebody has said that, it is also art. So like, different people like rich or the corporates, and they give differently because they have, corporate responsibility. Like they provide some charity to the needy and they allocate separately some of those, shares, like the profit shares, they give, like even if you give examples, they have a lot of examples. You have already listened to them, listened from the previous speakers. But still, I also like to give, a few examples, like Ajim Premji from Wipro. He is a man, who is a philanthropist. He has been donating about 43% of his, 34% of his share to the needy and the poor. So that way, those who can afford to give donations, they give donations, and he's also giving. And those who cannot give, money or, other things, they can also give, soft skills, like even if you smile, that is also a giving. People happy. If you smile to somebody without expecting anything, they feel happy. That happiness is also giving. So why people give? People give because they want to be happy. They want to make, peace. They want they want to be happy. They want to be, everything should be happy. That's why the people give. So therefore, this is the happiness, actually. Giving is a happiness. If you are not happy to give something, that is not art. So that's why when the program says the art of giving, so that means you have to know whom to give, when to give, what to give, and how to give. These four things are very important. See, giving is with a smile. If you give something very small to the needy. It is not necessary that you have to give big things to make everybody happy. It is not possible for everyone to give that way. So, but everybody can give something, even if you don't have anything also. Like, if you see examples of Duty Chand, the sprinter from Orissa, she doesn't have much money to even to, survive or to, continue her training program. But still, when there was a need, when the people are suffering and during this COVID pandemic period, so then, she has, shared some of her, incomes, whatever resources she had to give to the people, the village where she is living, because she cannot be happy when the villagers are hungry, when the villagers are dying. So that's why this is the kind of art. This is the happiness. Like Sunu Sood example also people have given, Kovalkar has given, or some previous speakers has given. They are telling that how to give, whom to give, when to give. It is very important. It is not that, like we are giving to the COVID patients, we are giving, not patients, those who are in quarantine, we are giving them. They don't need, but they are giving them. But the people, the laborers, those who are not getting even one meal, they are not getting anything. So this way, the art is important, when to give, whom to give, and how to give. So like another example, if I take Kalinga Institute of Technology, Orissa, that Ashut Samanta, he has an institute called KIT, another institute called KISS and KIM. So he collects money from the rich people, for rich students. He collects money in KIT, and he spends some of the amount, some percentage of that money to KISS, Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences, where he has about 37 to 40,000 students, poor students from the villages. He's giving free education, which is giving. So he says that money can't bring happiness if it spent for the poor or for the others. If you can spend it for the others. So happiness, even if you have more money, but if you cannot spend, then if you cannot spend to the needy and the poor, then you do not have that much of pleasure, that much of happiness. So everybody is doing something for happiness, for the peace of the nation, for the people. That's why it is not that, what you spent, it has to be for the cause. Prasad has already given the entire definition, how it can be, utilized, the giving should be, from where it could give, how to give. I'm very impressed with the presentation of Professor Prasad. So that's why I would like to give, some of those examples, how, again, how people are spending, how people are giving. Even Premji, Ajim Premji, he's telling again that he says that wealth doesn't always have to go to the family and can be given to charitable causes. So this way, how he is, getting pleasure or happiness. Even he's not, spending everything, whatever he's earning, he's spending for the people. So this way, every one of us can, spend something for the needy and for the people. Then only we'll have peace and happiness. So that's why this is connected with peace and happiness. Like, a girl from Orissa, a traveler. She has been traveling all over India. And ultimately, she landed up in Shillong and, to a remote village where he found a family is running a school with, 30, 40 students. This student doesn't have books, doesn't have enough materials to study, doesn't have teachers. So she is not earning. She's a student. She stayed 1 month in that village, with that family, and she imparted whatever she could, like education. And she, after going back, she collected some books, and she has given to those people, the one who was running the school. So similarly, there are so many examples. Like, if we talk of one lady from Japan, she has been traveling all over the world, and ultimately she landed up in Cambodia. She has found that the people are poor, they are uneducated. How to make them education? How to provide education to them? How to teach? How to make them study, educate them? So that way, she has stayed in Cambodia, giving up the comfortable life in Japan. Japan life and Cambodia life, if you compare, it's a hell and heaven different. So she has given up her, comfortable life, and she spent almost the entire life in Cambodia, providing education and different, not only education, helping people in different ways. Like we have also listened to Sambasiva Rao, then Durgesh Bhatt. They have given examples, many examples. Even Prasad, Kovalkar, everybody has given different examples. So that way, all this, if I keep on giving, these, examples, it will be never ending, and maybe it may be repeating. So not only money, if you can give peace and happiness, that is also a giving. That's also great giving. So therefore, with these few words, I like to thank the Kota and Delhi chapter for giving me this opportunity to share my, feelings, or of happiness of giving. Thank you so much once again. My panelists also, I like to thank, giving me the almost last but the one speaker. So I have could gather all the information from the previous speakers, and I could summarize a little bit. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mipun. It is really always nice listening you. Whether we are listening you at Shillong or we are listening sitting at here in Kota. So the best way you have summarized it so nicely, and Madhavi also already mentioned that giving has, aapne bilkul sahi bola, truly doesn't have boundaries. Giving is only happiness only. So this is really wonderful. Nice input from you, sir. Thank you so much. Parul.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We are thankful to Professor Vijay Singh Mipun for sharing your valuable and enlightening thoughts with us. And you're right, sir, happiness is the best gift to give someone, and that costs nothing actually. And here I would like to quote Wilfred Peterson. He said, in gratitude for God's gift of life, we should share that gift with others. The act of giving encompasses many areas. It is an ongoing, overflowing way of life. In the same vein, to continue this deliberation further, we have with us another distinguished panelist, Dr. Raju Rathod, before us. Dr. Rathod is a gold medalist in MBA. He completed his PhD in Retail Management, FDP, from IIMA. Having the experience more than 18 years in teaching and training, he is presently professor at G.H. Patel, PG, Institute of Business Management, Sardar Patel University, Gujarat. Presently, he is president of Lions Club of Vitthal Udyog Nagar and current president of Indian Society for Training and Development, Anand. Over to Dr. Raju Rathod. Welcome, sir. Please take the charge.
Yeah, thank you. Am I audible, madam?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. नमस्कार to all of you. बहुत फर्क है तुम्हारे और हमारे नजरिए में. बहुत फर्क है तुम्हारे और हमारे नजरिए में. तुम जिसे मुश्किल समझते हो हम उसे मंजिल समझते हैं. बहुत फर्क है तुम्हारे और हमारे नजरिए में. तुम जिसे सपना समझते हो हम उसे अपना समझते हैं. अनीता जी ने भी ऐसा ही एक मुश्किल काम किया है जो हर एक चैप्टर का सपना होगा. कोविड से पहले तो ऐसा करना थोड़ा मुश्किल था क्योंकि बहुत खर्च होता है. एक जगह पे सबको जमा करना बहुत ही दिक्कतें आती है. लेकिन ऑनलाइन वर्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म का इतनी बेहतरीन तरीके से उसने जो उसका उपयोग किया है तो मैं उसको बधाई दूंगा. और यहाँ पर मुझे एक स्टोरी याद आ रही है कि एक लुइस नाम का लड़का था. वो अपने पिताजी के वर्कशॉप में खेल रहा था और एक दुर्घटनावश उसकी आंखें चली जाती है. और जब किसी इंसान की आंखें चली जाती है तो उसको क्या महसूस होता होगा वो सिर्फ हम सोचेंगे तो ही पता चलेगा. अब जब उसकी आंखें चली जाती है तो वो सोचता है कि अब मेरा जीवन में क्या होगा और मेरे जीवन का वजूद और मतलब क्या रहेगा. तब उसने अपनी थोड़ी सी सोच को बदला. जैसे मैं बोल रहा था बहुत फर्क है तुम्हारे और हमारे नजरिए में. तो उसने अपना थोड़ा नजरिया चेंज किया और उसने सोचा कि मेरे जैसे तो कितने अंधे लोग होंगे, उन लोगों का कैसा हाल हुआ होगा. उन लोगों को भी तो वही दिक्कतें होती होगी जो मुझे हो रही है. वो भी तो कुछ जीवन में नहीं बन सकते हैं. तब उसने जाके ऐसा सोचा कि मैं उन लोगों के लिए कोई भाषा का इजाद करता हूँ. And yes, friends, that boy was none other than Louis Braille, who invented a language called Braille. So, उनने पूरे जो ये अंध लोग हैं, उनके लिए एक बेहतरीन से बेहतरीन चीज की तलाश की, जिसका नाम था ब्रेल लैंग्वेज. और आज हम जानते हैं कि ये जो चक्षु जिसके नहीं होते हैं, उसको ये जो लैंग्वेज है बहुत ही काम आती है. तो सोचिए कि वो लड़के ने जब अपनी आंखें खोल दी तो उसकी उन परिस्थितियों में भी उसने हकारात्मक रह के एक ऐसी चीज ढूंढी जिसे लोग आज भी याद करते हैं. तो आज हम जिस वक्त से गुजर रहे हैं इसमें कोटा चैप्टर ने भी बहुत सारी इनिशिएटिव ली है. तो मेरा जो भी एक्सपीरियंस है जूनियर चैम्बर इंटरनेशनल में, मैं प्रेसिडेंट था 2015 में और लाइंस में भी लास्ट 3 इयर्स से एक्टिव हूँ. फाउंडर चेयरमैन इन आनंद, एंड आई एम सो प्राउड व्हेन आई से चेयरमैन इन आनंद, क्योंकि आनंद तो भूमि ही सरदार पटेल की है. आनंद तो भूमि ही वर्गीस कुरियन की है. आपको जान के बहुत ही खुशी होगी कि वर्गीस कुरियन जब यहाँ पर आए थे तो उनको 1 साल का अपना टेन्योर खत्म करना था, क्योंकि उनको जो स्कॉलरशिप मिली थी गवर्नमेंट से उसको भुगतान करना था. और गवर्नमेंट के रूल के वजह से वो 1 साल यहाँ आनंद में आए थे और वो 1 साल खत्म करके यहाँ से जाना चाहते थे. लेकिन त्रिभुवन दास और सरदार पटेल की प्रेरणा से वो यहाँ आनंद में ही रुक गए और अमूल नाम की क्रांति उसने देश को दी. तो उसने तो अपना पूरा जीवन ही अर्पण कर दिया इस जगह को, जिस जगह से उसका कोई लेना देना नहीं था. लेकिन जब आदमी ठान लेता है कि उसको कुछ देना है तो मुश्किलें कुछ और नहीं होती है. तो मेरे अपने एक्सपीरियंस से मैं यही कहना चाहूंगा, हमारे जूनियर चैम्बर इंटरनेशनल में 2015 में एक जो वर्ल्ड प्रेसिडेंट थे उसने एक बहुत ही अच्छी थीम दी थी जिसका नाम था यूनाइट टू इम्पैक्ट। आप जानते होंगे कि भारतवर्ष में सबसे कोई मुश्किल चीज होती है तो वो यूनिटी है, वो बरसों से हमारी कमजोरी रही है। चाइना के सामने भी हमारी ये जो सबसे बड़ी कमजोरी है वो यूनिटी ही है। बहुत सारे एनजीओ से आज हम देखें कि हम 7 लोग मुझसे पहले अपने विचार पेश कर चुके हैं और हमने देखा कि सबके कितने बढ़िया विचार हैं, लेकिन ये विचारों के बीच में एक सेतु का निर्माण नहीं हो रहा है, तो कई बार हमारे गवर्नेंस में गड़बड़ हो जाती है। तो ये जो एनजीओ है उसका हम गवर्नेंस अच्छा कर सके तो एक्रोनिम में लेना चाहूंगा, एन मतलब नेटवर्क, जी मतलब गिविंग, and that network of giving must be organized and sustainable. So network of giving which is organized and sustainable. होता क्या है कि जब एक आदमी 2 साल के लिए आईएसटीडी का या 1 साल के लिए लायंस का या जायंट का ऐसे प्रेसिडेंट बनता है, या तो अगर कंपनी में है तो जब तक उसके पास अथॉरिटी है तो वो ये चैरिटी वगैरह करते हैं, तो उससे जो चीजें होती है वो इट विल हैपन इन अ स्कैटर्ड वे, तो उससे एक यूनिफाइड वे में नहीं हो पाता है। फिर से कोटा चैप्टर ने जो ये सबको जोड़ने का काम किया है, क्योंकि लीडर वही होता है जो जोड़ता है, तोड़ता नहीं है, तो ये जो जोड़ने का काम किया है वो असल में एनजीओस का है। लेकिन जब ये जोड़ने का काम होता है तो सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत जो एनजीओस में आती है मेरे एक्सपीरियंस से, क्योंकि मैं लगातार पिछले 8 साल से एक एनजीओ मीट ऑर्गेनाइज करता हूं जिसमें 30 से 40 एनजीओ एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे आते हैं। यहाँ पे आनंद चैप्टर में अगर किसी ने हमारा रीजनल कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड किया होगा 1 साल पहले तो उसको मालूम है कि हमने कितने लोगों को उसमें जोड़ा था। तो वो जोड़ने में जो सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम एनजीओस में आती है वो देयर आर 3 F है वो हमारे बीच में आते हैं। एक होता है फंड, दूसरा होता है फेम और एक होता है अपना फंड, फेम एंड फोटो। ये 3 चीजें बहुत ही मुश्किल पैदा करती है। और 3 चीजें भी जो हम ऐसे मजाक में बोलते थे, मंच, माइक एंड माला, ये और 3 ऐसी चीजें हैं जो बहुत ही दिक्कत पैदा करती है लोगों को जोड़ने में। तो फंड, जैसे एक स्पीकर ने बहुत अच्छा बोला कि अच्छे एनजीओस कहाँ है, मतलब जब लेने वाले की भी एलिजिबिलिटी हम चेक करते हैं तो अच्छे एनजीओस भी कहाँ है, देने वाले तो है लेकिन एलिजिबल कहाँ पे एनजीओस है। तो ये अगर आप फंड पे फोकस करोगे तो nobody will give you the fund, but if you focus on a cause, अगर आप किस चीज के लिए पैसा मांग रहे हो और वो अपनी पूरी निष्ठा से कर रहे हो, अगर वो एक बार साबित कर दोगे तो लोग फंड तो देंगे। तो फंड पे फोकस मत कीजिए, फोटो पे फोकस मत कीजिए। फोटो इट्स ओके, इट्स अ